Hey, this is Ramon, channel is Alpha 4, and I just got back from the beach, so I look a little beat up. But this is part of my Questions 4 series. Title's coming, hold up. First I want to show you something. This is an encyclopedic dictionary, okay? It's a little bit beat up. I got this, I believe, for my 18th birthday, maybe 19th. And it's a little beat up because I actually used it. This is an expensive book, so I'm really happy I have it. Why am I showing you that? Well, this is going to be, I'm going to call this Answers for Atheists. So as this will be part of my Questions 4 series, but this will be a special edition. This is Ramon, the channel is Alpha 4. That is designation Alpha 4 IV, and this is a follow-up to my Questions for Atheist vid. I got several questions and objections. Yes, objections to questions. I guess fundamentalism extends to self-proclaimed atheist too. So I would like to answer the most common comments from my Questions for Atheist vid here. First, and to me, the most relevant objection I received from atheists and skeptics in my previous video was on the nature of religion. So here is a philosophical and theological definition of religion. Religion is a set of beliefs concerning the cause, nature, and purpose of reality, especially the universe, usually, but not necessarily, involving devotional and ritual observance, and a moral code of some kind. Religion is a specific and fundamental set of beliefs and practices, generally agreed upon by the adherents to those beliefs and practices, be they people or sects. Religion most commonly refers to the way in which humans relate to reality, and the system of belief behind that approach. Religion, then, is the systemization of participation, association, assimilation, and integration of rituals and practices of both cultic and doctrinal natures, regardless of their origin or organization. The nature of religion is the philosophical study of the meaning and nature of reality. It includes the analysis, rituals, rites, practices, concepts, beliefs, terminology, arguments, and adherence to those said categories. It can be theistic, non-theistic, and atheistic, organized or individualized, from tradition or from inspiration. Regional considerations such as Eastern, Western, Northern, Southern, and temporal considerations such as modern or ancient change what a group considers to qualify as a religion. Fields relevant to religion include philosophy, theology, ethics, history, sociology, psychology, and the natural sciences. These can further be divided into smaller categories such as language, belief, diversity, concepts of God or ultimate reality, depending on the nature of the religion, arguments, polemic and apologetic, also called catechism, dogma, the defining of evil, and miracles, aka phenomena. The next most common objection was that I somehow do not know the definition of atheism. So to prove that I do, I will now give a philosophical definition of the word atheism. Atheism is the doctrine or belief that there is no God, that gods do not exist, or a complete rejection of any belief in a god or gods. Atheism is the active disbelief in the existence of a supreme being or beings. Atheism does not exclude religious and non-religious attitudes. To put more bluntly, atheism is the proposition that God does not exist, and, more generally, that there are no gods. Next, I found that many skeptics and self-proclaimed atheists did not understand the nature of agnosticism. And many agnostics in my comments criticized the atheistic attitude that they were one and the same. So here is a philosophical definition of agnosticism. Agnosticism is the doctrine, belief, or attitude that affirms the uncertainty of all claims to ultimate knowledge. Agnosticism is the claim that the existence of the ultimate cause and the knowledge of the essential nature of things is unknown to themselves as a human. This is the uncertainty or doubt of the validity of one faith or another. The next most common question, and the one that generated the most heat, was what qualifies as a mature faith? So here is my personal definition of a mature faith. And again, I will give it in philosophical terms. A faith can be said to be mature when it is at a state of natural growth and development that produces fruit, elaborated in the mind, of exhaustive and expansive understanding by reasoning that is less susceptible to fatal doubt, demonstrated by confidence and trust in one's beliefs, doctrines, teachings, traditions, ethics, standards, or merits, and its observance. Thus, a mature faith is one that has grown over time and can identify and explain the analogies, metaphors, and parables without it undermining itself. A mature faith understands its roots of tradition, custom, and scripture without compromising the truth of its origin or its meaning. A mature faith has a strong foundation, and it expresses itself in the virtues that it professes. It should have a formal creed, maxims, and principles that can be checked and tested. It should understand what it has faith in and what it does not. If that is a religion, it should understand what the religion attests and what it doesn't believe. Finally, and the most common objection, and to me the most easily dismissible, was the claim that no religion can be atheistic, and that atheism was incompatible with religion. So here is a short list of atheistic and agnostic religions: Confucianism, most forms of Buddhism, Shintoism, Taoism, Jainism, some forms of animism, Levay Satanism, and Scientology. Now those are just a sampling of established world faiths that attest to be religious, which meet the criteria as I have set above in my previous statements in this vid, complete with tradition, temples, organization, and priest. But that is to say nothing of the more tongue-in-cheek atheistic churches and organizations, such as the Sunday Assembly, Atheist and Agnostic Unitarian Universalist, the AAO, Atheism Plus, New Atheism, the Atheist Alliance, just to name a few, or of the very serious philosophical branch of secular humanism and all its many and varied organizations. My sources for this vid are Webster's Encyclopedic Unabridged Dictionary of the English Language Deluxe Edition, the philosophy pages of the University of Tennessee, NYU, and Stanford, the Encyclopedia Britannica, the comment thread under my Questions for Atheist vid, and my own mind. Share, like, and subscribe. Comment down below. I would like to see response videos to this video, please. And have a great night. Peace. Here we are on the island.